let me
Hey,
know.
guys.
Raise your hand. And all right, Keeks.
So going to the break, looking back, big picture of the first half, how do you feel about where you are right now as a team?
Good right now, winning 3 in a row. I think that break is good for everyone over the course of a long season, and I think that it'll be extra good for a few guys. And I think that you try to carry over a little momentum into the second half. But we all know we can get better in every aspect, so we're looking forward to it.
And whether it be style or individual players, what have you seen this week that you are optimistic will carry over and be part of the success in the second half?
Consistency, I think. In terms of, guys are going to have good at-bats, bad at-bats, but the effort, the prep, kind of just the attention to detail I thought was pretty good this homestand.
I know it's not the halfway point,
Right.
but what does 50 wins at the break mean?
A lot. I think just, you look at it and it looks better than 40-something, right? So 50 is, it's a good number, and I think that, when you look at the expectations of our team and you can say, okay, we're getting to where we need to go a little bit as we take a little break. So 50 is definitely something we're shooting for.
From the old catcher's perspective, I mean, we've seen a couple of nice back picks from Jano over the last couple of days. How much has he meant back there, and how big a part of his game is that?
A lot, man. He's kind of the heartbeat of the team a little bit, just kind of blue collar, and guys trust him. So, and a credit to Vladdy, too, for being really good at that play. They talked about it on the mound when I brought Timmy in. They're just waiting for a righty to get up there, and they were doing it. So they're looking for it, which is great, and the execution, both Jano and Kirky have been awesome.
Quick question about George. Was that just a scheduled day off for him, or has his shoulder been barking lately?
No, just scheduled day off. Just try to take advantage of the All-Star break and get him one extra day.
And just as a follow to that, what have you seen that would indicate to you that George, in the second half of the season, might play closer to the highest expectations for him?
Yeah, I think so. He's, he'd laugh if I say this, but he's not a young pup anymore. So I think the rest will be good for him. And I think that, over the course of the last 2 weeks or so, he's been a little bit unlucky. And, but I think at this point in the season, rest is going to be the best part or the best thing for him. And we're looking for him to be George going forward in the second half.
You go back a long way. What's it mean to see Jordan go to the All-Star game?
Awesome. I mean, awesome. I think today was his 20th save, which leads the league. It's always cool to tell anybody any kind of individual accomplishment like that, but knowing Jordy for as long as I have, it was pretty cool.
You ever imagine him going as a closer?
Yeah. I mean, when he was in the minors as a starter, I was fighting hard every year to get him in the bullpen just because you could kind of see that it could manifest into something like this. So it's just a credit to him and the kind of development he's done while he's been here.
Just one question, for the break, do you leave a message with the players or anything to do on the break, or do you really want them to unwind and relax?
Unwind and relax. Guys are going to stay busy, so it's not like a huge layoff going back into Friday in Boston, but take advantage of the time, spend it with your family, your kids, and just come back ready to go. But we'll touch base in Boston and kind of just regroup before we play that night.
What do you think of Barrios today?
He was awesome. I think it was a couple a couple mistake pitches, really. Maybe even just one. But he was good. Just like he has been his last 3 or 4, whatever it is. I think we're 13-5 when he pitches as a team. So looking for him to kind of continue to roll and getting to that part of the game was huge for him today.
Wanted to ask you about Alejandro Kirk. Where would this team be without him with the first half he's had?
You never know, right? You never know what other people are going to do, but doing what he's doing is he's fun to pencil in there. He's had an unbelievable first half, very deserving of the All-Star selection, and he's been as steady as they come. He's been awesome.
I forgot to bring the stats downstairs, but I think the bullpen on this homestand has only given up 3 runs. I have to check.
2.
Okay, 2, thank you.
In 17 or 16 and 2/3, I think it is.
Right, so just comment on how much has that stabilized the team, having confidence in those guys coming out of the pen?
It's awesome, man. I think that, especially this point in the year, bullpen, guys in the pen, they're out on an island a little bit, but, they've been outstanding this whole homestand, trying to just continue to put them in the right spots. And I think once you get on a little bit of a roll, it gets contagious. So having guys like Timmy do that, and Trevor Richards and Simber and Jimmy Garcia yesterday was just nasty. So it's good that they can come in and do that, stabilize it, and let the offense do their thing. Thanks, guys. Enjoy the break.